Hello, welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name's Wendy Wing. I'm doing a daily psychic tarot reading, tuning into the day's energies. All right. So take what resonates and leave the rest. In the past, got the Three of Swords in reverse. So healing from betrayal, healing from a third-party situation, getting out of a third-party situation. Very painful. Very painful. It looks like you were putting a lot of energy into someone and not getting anything in return. Putting a lot of planting a lot of seeds in a connection that just you didn't get any harvest from the seeds you planted. So it's just a lot of wasted, or it felt, you perceived it as a lot of wasted energy, wasted time. Very disappointing. Like, I feel like you tried everything. If you're a gardener and you planted these seeds in this garden, the garden of your relationship, you did the best you could with, is it the soil? Do I need to water more or not enough? Are there different types of soil or nutrients that I need to add? Is there enough sun and too much sun? I feel like you tried, should I plant different seeds? I'll plant these seeds, and nothing's growing in the soil of this relationship. And so you had a really tough decision. You feel like you were very stuck. You couldn't make a decision. It was a very confusing energy. You're also exhausted because you've been giving to this connection and giving and giving and giving. Yeah, but it looks like you got out of this connection where you were put into a third party situation. So someone didn't choose you either over someone else or work or something you didn't get that equal exchange. There's definitely this feeling of choosing someone else, even though it feels like you were choosing this connection. But something became clear. Something became very clear. I feel like after you left this connection, or after this connection split, there, I don't know, there's some kind of leveling up energy, some type of power that you tapped into that you couldn't see or you couldn't tap into when you were in this connection, because your energy was going towards trying to make this connection work. Feels like most of your energy was in that direction. But there's something about leaving that connection and you leveling up, feeling very powerful. You got your power back. Oh, it's because you were following your calling. It was a divine calling. So of course, the more you left energies that where you were receiving nothing in return, and that connection created such depletion for you. So when you left that behind and started focusing that beautiful energy of yours on yourself, then and bringing your energy back from that connection, back from that person, other areas it looks like as well, bringing your energy back. I think this surprised every woman, that actually your energy was just being misdirected because of maybe lies and for whatever reason. And once you started getting your energy back and separating from this person, this relationship, such a change. Like you're a whole different person. You look younger, more energetic, sexy, attractive, powerful, empowered, knowing. Like, I mean, I think you're surprised yourself, and others are surprised as well, what you can do with your energy when you are aligned and it is in alignment with you. And that is what this calling that you received has shown you. Feel like that's really shown you trust your divine guidance because of where it's led you out of. By following it, you're just a very different person. You've changed. But it's this amazing new beginning. You have also like laid bare, I feel like you're for some reason in the past, it feels like in this connection you were ashamed of yourself and like there's no self-respect or self-confidence. Not now. I feel like you are looking at yourself and in a very different light. And as your beliefs and perception about yourself change for the positive, others are following suit. You're feeding yourself. You're feeding your own energy where you can use it and utilize it and where it can be effective. Boy, that looks great. Okay, so in current energy, we're in the 5 of Wands. I feel like this is a little disorganized, but I feel like these people are working together. They might be a little naive or a little like they don't quite know how to, they don't have this down pat, but they're getting things done. Maybe this is an active day. Maybe you've got some something to do and working with others. There is a little tension, like, because it feels like some busy work. Things need to get accomplished. Ooh. So someone in this current energy is a little icy and closed off. What's up with the icy closed off? There's something in their emotions. I feel like they don't want you to read what is going on in their emotions. They're feeling sad about something. This also, I get this like emotional exhaustion, something like a lot. It might just be this natural, like after a big energy expansion, I feel just a little like things, energy may be coming back, but it is at a lower vibration, back to normal, where you would normally be, or this person. It feels like you, someone around you, or both of you are a little blue. Something in your emotions or their emotions. With that being said, it looks like there's this new opportunity, divine opportunity. Wow. It's around work. It's around abundance, your security, your stability. And this opportunity that comes in, this new opportunity that comes in, it like takes you out of a nightmare. Whatever you're doing, it's like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. I feel it's just the beginning of an opportunity, a potential, but it's a dream come true. Is kind of, that's why it's taking you out of your nightmare. There's some type of partnership. Maybe it's this opportunity that would get you out of a nightmare. It's not a good partnership, or you're worried it's not a good partnership. So it looks like you're wanting to do some healing. Maybe the person you're possibly partnering up with is the person in their emotions and kind of a little closed off in this energy, in this day. It doesn't seem that you want to move forward or move away. You do want to move forward, but you're not moving away from this opportunity. Even though there's some type of concern about the partnership, you're not going to move away. I feel like you're like, let me do some thinking, quiet my mind, do some healing, go within. Yeah. Something's just not. I feel like your partner, or you and your partner, I feel like this is business. I'm not getting romance. So this is a business or some type of project, some friendship. And it looks like both of you are not at your best. I think you realize that. And so you're focusing on, wait, this is an opportunity. It's got me out of a nightmare. I'm not quite sure if this is working, or at least right now, this partnership might not be working, but I'm going to go with it and heal. I'm going to stick with it right now. I'm not moving away from this. But I think you recognize that maybe you both are just depleted or exhausted. I do feel an exhaustion, like wanting to go to bed for half a day or a couple days. I feel like you're being very honest and open with this person about you don't want to beat around the bush. You don't want to pretend that nothing's going on. I feel like you guys, or at least someone, is going to come clean with how they're feeling, you know, be honest. And what's really beautiful about being open and honest is that it allows, what I feel like there was some reason both of you were kind of in your own mental trap about whatever this is. However, just coming clean and being honest and open, it looks like that allows you guys to get out of that, whatever very limiting perspective and way you're seeing the situation and each other. All right. In the center of your reading, your higher self is in 8 of Wands in reverse. So this is a lack of movement, lack of messages, no messages coming in. Okay, so this is your higher self talking about the two of you, you and your partner, whoever this is resonating for you. When you both go silent and non-communicative, it looks like it helps both of you are very independent, very good at being independent and on your own. However, it looks like you both kind of have a bit of a toxic trait of going radio silent and pulling your energy and kind of just not dealing. I think when you're in your emotions, both of you kind of respond in a similar fashion. And it has something to do with both being very independent solo people. That makes sense. That's what I'm getting. It looks like there's an opportunity to create balance. However, you and your partner need to find this balance. This is, it's on you. It's on the two of you. Can we transform whatever this is and see the truth in it? It does feel like it's around emotions, and there's something, I feel like both of you are a bit overwhelmed in your emotions. That one or both of you have some perfection pictures, like needing things to go perfectly or needing to be perceived as perfect. There's some type of mourning here, either mourning some experience that just ended, mourning that the change in the energy. I said it feels like you just come from a very high vibrational place, and then where your energy raised and you're like this for a while, and then it kind of comes back down to more of a normal energy. But that shift in the energy, it feels like you might, one or both of you are feeling it in a little depression, like sadness, grief, loss, maybe a little resentment coming out. It feels like, yeah, it does feel confusing. Emotions. All right. Your challenge right now is the Hierophant. Okay, so I'm getting two different challenges from this. One is the challenge that you both have is looking at what's going on in a very traditionally might not be the best way to go about this. And then the challenge is being connected with spirit. It feels like you guys were, you and this other person were very connected. Maybe that's why your vibrations were so high. And it feels like the challenge is to, when you're in your emotions, you can't connect with your higher self, or it's very difficult to have you have to find your center. And when you're in your emotions, whether they're big negative feelings or big positive feelings, emotions can cloud your ability to read your intuitive hits. Feels like you guys were in a more divine place and something has shifted, just daytime, something has shifted, and now both of you are blue. You're a little blue, you're a little human, you're a little less divine. Does that make sense? What would help is remembering to connect with the divine, remembering to find your alignment, and just allowing yourself to have I'm feeling a little blue today, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with what's going on. It's just feels confusing and a little overwhelming. Feel like you're tired. I feel like you're worn out. I think that someone could really read too much into the emotions. And what I'm getting here is just, it's okay to have a cruddy day that didn't turn out the way you expected. You're both really depleted. And so you might be resorting back to versions of yourself that you don't like as much. The wonderful thing that I'm getting here is that even though you're both very depleted or somewhat depleted, there's this there's something about, I feel like you guys might be a little grumpy and not the nicest or having difficulty with each other, but you're not willing to attach some type of toxic lasting, like, I don't feel like you're projecting blame on each other. I feel like you're both willing to do the work and you don't want to take this somewhere toxic. You both know that each of you have a lot of options. Oh, this might be your business partner, whoever this is, that's ringing the bell. in this energy. They might be an earth sign. It feels like they've got a very set way of how they pictured themselves being perceived, and it looks like they're a little challenged by their emotions right now. Yeah. It feels like I'm tired, I'm exhausted as I'm tuning into this. Maybe when you're tired and exhausted and in your emotions, not a good time to figure something out. Feels like something can't be figured out anyway. I'm getting, from looking at the past energy, when you have focused your energy in trying to fix something, a situation, a connection, I feel like you kind of missed the boat. You tried to, in the past, control a connection by, how can I fix it? I'll lose myself in this, trying to fix it, trying to throw more of my energy towards that. That's what I'm getting as in the past energy, what you did in a different type of connection for sure. But that's what you've done in the past. I do not see that in current energy. I think that you have learned that when something isn't working, to first find your alignment with yourself and then ask for and receive guidance. You're not going to try to fix this. It doesn't look like you're going within. You're not going to make any rash decisions. I feel like you're wanting to communicate openly and honestly, and that helps clear up a lot of the confusion that maybe you didn't communicate clearly in this past connection. Maybe you didn't communicate how you were feeling, or maybe it wasn't a safe connection to do so. And I feel like this connection has value and has meaning to you, and you're not willing to just throw it away. However, you don't want to also go into fix it mode and pour all your energy and attention onto it, because that didn't work either. So I like this. I feel like you're finding a new way of working with connections that need some healing. And yeah, that's using discernment. That looks really good. Very mature, very level-headed. So, all right, that's your reading. I hope it's helpful. Thanks for watching. Bye.